peak at now, you want to peak later. Based off what we've seen, what does it take for this team to get to that peak point in the perfect time?
I mean, I think to consistently be great. I think that for us to be like scoring above 20 each quarter and holding other team under 20, that's like kind of the goal. And just making sure that we're playing freely, but also know when it's time to run a set or kind of get a little bit more open.
Breanna, one of the biggest differences from this team compared to last is increased responsibility for Niara Sabo. Having watched her throughout the year, having gone up against her in Olympic exhibitions, where can you say she's made the biggest strides in her game from this year from last year to this?
Yeah, I think he's really just trying to find her rhythm. Obviously, she's been a little bit injured this year, but getting back out there, knowing what's the little things, the intangibles that she can do, running the floor, setting great screens, rebounding, and then building off of that, not playing outside of herself and just doing what she does.
Breanna, coming back to the Olympics, over the years when the U.S. wins gold, and this as well as anybody, it gets leveraged for let's push the CBA, let's push the TV deal, the charter deal. Obviously, there's still much more of a way to go, but so much has been and you and the sport are so popular. How does this moment now feel at all different, maybe from the past, or the same or what?
Yeah, it almost feels like, we have this like movement that's happening that's just constant and consistent. Like you were saying before, it's like coming back from an Olympics where you're like trying to build and use this as fuel and motivation. We're not doing that as much just because people are kind of appreciating us for what we do. And at the same time knowing that, we're in a very special time, but also, the opportunity to opt in or out of the new CBA. You guys saw the TV deal, like, we're in a great place, but we're not going to settle for anything. I mean, the LA game was really impressive. I think that, nobody kind of knew what was going to happen. Sab and I just were with the team earlier in the day. But we came out, we just had fun. We enjoyed one another, and we knew that, no matter what happens on the court, let's play through it, and let's not give anyone an excuse to why, we didn't have to start the game 1-2. When the ball is flowing the way that it was, really not even the best something, you're able to play free. I mean, women's empowerment, right? It's like an everyday thing. Continuing to give women the opportunity to platform and to show we're all constantly fighting for it. Honestly, the road game was pretty crazy. Like, how big are we compared to, compared to the Paris League? Very, like, soccer stadium, 25,000 people there. And Zach had to let him know again. We're playing for points, and that's what we were doing. And then the same experience, we want to play the host country for the gold medal game. Atmosphere was wild, but especially after having no fans in Tokyo, we wanted to have all the fans there for us to look at
You touched a little bit on the defense at the beginning, but I'm curious, in your mind, how have you guys been able to take a jump even from last year's defense to this year's defense as a team, and specifically with Sabrina? I mean, we've seen her take, a lead, particularly even on that end of the court. How has she been able to do that?
I mean, for everyone to kind of just take a little bit of ownership defensively, how can we all get better individually, and also that makes it work collectively? And understanding the scouts, we're going to play to what our coaches have wanted us to do. Make sure that no matter what people mess up, we have to put it on their back. They get one stop.
I mean, have you seen her?
Fight off complacency right now.
We haven't done anything, so that's really it. We like where we're at, but we know that we need to keep going.
Right.
Have you, I guess specifically in terms of, Sabrina, obviously she added, three-point shot last, improved in her three-point shooting last year, but this year, I mean, it looks like she's having a career best year defensively. What have you been able to see from how she's been able to improve specifically on that end?
And it's different player to player. And realizing, all right, what's the toughest shot? What's the shot that you want to give up? Long contested shoot. How can I make my player shoot that shot? Maybe it's not giving up on play.
Brad, your fellow former Husky, Gabby Williams, is set to sign with Seattle. First of all, how happy does that make you? But on the other hand, what does it do for the balance, for the rest of the balance of the team? And at the same time, how impressed are you with the backcourt depth that this team has assembled, even with the loss of Marie Jones?
Obviously, very happy with that. Just the way that she continues to perform her game and make an impact. Obviously, a little bit of experience right now. Back in the WNBA, it's something that we've seen more. And I think for us, a lot of people are getting a lot of different opportunities. And they're stepping up and getting their job open and knowing that we're doing our best for all of them.
When a player becomes his first time, life takes forever. She was already well known. Now she's a gold medal winner. How much does a player like after that first play? How much does her life change?
I mean, I think that her life is going to change because she's an Olympic gold medalist, and that's something that not many people can. And, you know, with all the accolades, it's like, that's the highest of the high. Representing your country is big as well, especially, you know, talking about the way that her family is being through there and things like that. It means a lot for the country, the world, but also for us.
Appreciate your time and insight. Thank you.
Hi, it's Women's Empowerment Night, and I'm just wondering, what are some of the strongest qualities you think that the Liberty team has, and how that encompasses women empowerment?
I mean, resilience, obviously, bouncing back after, tough losses, when personal things happen. We still have to go out there and play our best. And, a lot of resilience in the team. I would say togetherness, encouraging each other, uplifting each other.
Hi, JJ. You guys faced a really big team in Dallas tonight. Satu, Tosh Howard, McCowan. What do you think is going to be key for you guys to sort of keep them from causing too much damage in the painted area?
Yeah, you said big team, and you didn't even name the two biggest people.
Big team.
Got Kalani and McCowan. So just being really physical early, trying to dictate what we want them to do in the post, and not really just sitting back. So just being proactive.
You just really hit the ground running again after the kind of just, took over where she left off.
Yeah.
Why can't we just know each other so well now? Is that
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Obviously, we've had that time now. We've been growing. But I think we just been moving the basketball about getting everybody involved, and we have so many different pieces and people that can affect the game in different ways, and we're all doing great things.
Josh, what's the biggest difference? You were with the 6-woman contingent at the start of the Olympic break, so what's the biggest difference between a Sandy Brondello practicing, say, an Olaf playing Zach O'Brien, Ronika Hodges practice?
Well, I don't think it was a difference in the people that were running practice. I think it was a difference in the amount of time that we had and what we wanted to work on, so we kind of treated it as another training camp. And I think it kind of really showed when we started the season. I was expecting to feel a little bit more winded against LA, but I felt like we were running so much in practice and we were good when the game started.
How do you think that time helped some of the role players like KB and Ivana and even KT get even more comfortable?
Yeah, I think we did a lot of different things in practice. So we had people in different positions than they would normally be in. We were bringing the ball down the court, just running different positions. And I think it allowed everybody to really learn the offense, what we're looking for, what to do in different situations. But I think they already had started the season on so well that they just continued to just propel themselves.
What do you think has made this defense as good as it's been? I spoke to Olaf and he was praising it these past few days.
Yeah, I think it's the second effort. I've said it before, it's us being on the string. Everybody just being where they're supposed to be and understanding that, when it gets later to the clock, you just have to kind of put that extra effort out there to kind of get the stop, and I think we've done that.
You talked about the physicality it's going to be today because of the size on both sides. Last game, you had 2 early fouls in that first quarter against Vegas, but were able to come back into the game, stay out of foul trouble, get those 17 rebounds. How do you strike that balance between the down-low physicality and also getting after the boards and being aggressive like that?
I mean, you just kind of play the game. Obviously, you want to come out and be smart and not get fouls too early, but obviously just understanding the way the rest of the game, adjusting to it, just going out here and trying to affect the game.
You guys are on a mission this year. You want to get back at what happened last year. How do you fight off complacency when you're doing so well?
I mean, like you said, the job isn't done. You know, we have an ultimate goal, and that's to be in the championship and ultimately win a championship. So there's no reason to be complacent. We haven't achieved anything yet.
Well, one of the biggest differences from this season to the last is increased responsibilities for the women behind you right now in our side. So, what can you say?
Okay.
No.
Yeah, you get.
No, but long story short, where did she improve her game from last year to this one, and how confident are you in the way she has backed you up over this final stretch?
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing with her is just staying healthy. You know, she has so many different ways that she can go out there and help us. So her being healthy, but she's quick, she's explosive. She's someone that finishes around the rim really well. Has like the right type of, I wouldn't say mindset, but just knows where the ball is coming off the rim, and she can play really physically too. So once she's healthy, she's really good, and I think that's really something.
The breakout shooting last year. We've seen her take a step up defense.
Yeah, I think, like I said, it's the extra efforts, you know. Understanding that we need everybody to be locked in defensively. We're only as good as whoever Vegas link is. And, you know, I think last year teams did want to explore her defensively, but this year she's really made her mind up to be better in that area, and it helps us be better.
You guys have had a career low or a league low on percentage of shots 5 foot in and in. What has just been so much better this season, especially on the rim protection side?
I mean, it helps with me and Stewie down there, obviously, and we kind of know how to play with each other and, you know, kind of the tendencies on defense. Other than that, I really don't know. I'm not even going to lie to you.
JJ, it's Sandy's birthday today, and I'm just curious, you know, in working with her for these past couple of years, what, I guess, have you gotten the most out of her as a coach and a person?
What have I gotten most out of her?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like she's fair. Like she demands a lot from the team, but she's also that coach that you feel comfortable going to talk to. Her personality really messes well with the team, and being a person that's played before in the league and has played at a professional level, she really understands that. You know, sometimes it's just bigger than basketball, and I think when you have a coach that understands that, it kind of allows you to be better on the court and just do your thing. So.
Thanks, JJ. Appreciate your insight. Thank you, JJ.